This is LJ Meyer with an update on the Oppenheimer squat. The number of tents has grown over the last month. The park is becoming full. So how are things going?
So far, so good, but I'm just disappointed with the city. Shame on them.
I asked Stella how negotiations with the city were going.
Well, we stopped the meeting because the negotiations are not moving, not even an inch.
However, discussions between camp organizers and city officials on the ground are continuing. A city official told me that the city was willing to come back to the bargaining table at any time.
We need leaders to lead us when the people get fractured like we are now.
There are the usual complaints about leadership.
Making decisions not good enough. We need clear leaders. We are the marginalized.
However, it's clear that camp leader is a challenging occupation. Months of camping in a crowded park is a strain.
And I'm getting told like my partner can't be here because he's Spanish.
I wondered how the camp could go on.
But we have no choice. In order to get somewhere, we have to. Otherwise, we're going to be here forever. And I don't want to be here forever.
On the other hand, there is also signs that some things are improving. For example, camp members pitching in to help.
So I just do it. Yeah, and it's a thankless job, and you always get yelled between that and accused, but it has to be done, right? And Lord knows that I spent 22 years in this neighborhood making a mess in this park. Somebody cleaned up after me. Yeah. So I'm going to clean up after my brothers and just be grateful that I have the opportunity to do it.
The camp has also acquired a professional cook.
My Auntie Corey was actually involved with this, and I was planning on staying with her. And she was staying down here, so I just finished my job working on a cruise ship, so I had free time, so I thought, why not lend a hand?
And last but not least, there's a new system of handling cash donations.
Karen, I have donations here.
There has been a problem with cash donations. If you stick the cash in a tent or in a box, it can get stolen. If you stick the money in your pocket or spend it, you could be accused of stealing.
Okay, so envelopes that we've received donations into and we have receipts from. Oh, really?
Now each donation gets put in a marked envelope. The money is usually spent on the same day.
Ledger, I find envelopes are the best way to keep track of information like this. Right here.
Receipts or other types of evidence to show how the money was spent
and the coins that
are
make
put
up
back in the
difference
envelopes to show what happened to every donation. The fire department was concerned that a particular tent was so full of flammable material that it could catch fire with people trapped inside. A plan was worked out for people in the camp to move the tenters' belongings to the sidewalk so the city could pick them up and store them.
Just walking behind the tent there? Okay, well, he said he's going to help me tomorrow.
Yeah, move that.
Move that.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I'm going to talk to Stan.
The next day, it pretty much all went as planned. I wondered how the tenter would feel about having all his worldly possessions taken away. However, later I heard that the tenter was in the camp at the time, and he accepted the removal of the tent even if he didn't like it. If the tenter does not claim his property within a month, the Parks Board will dispose of it. How are people doing in the camp these days?
Well, there's days it's really good and days we have our bad days.
It is not clear what will happen next, but it is clear that this squat is not over yet and will probably go on for quite some time. Stay tuned.